Hi everyone, welcome to Siri Tutorials. So today's class, in this class we are going to see the problems from the topic inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, from inverse trigonometric functions last 2022, 21, 20, 19, all previous problems we will do. Okay, let us go and start our problems. See, first question. First question from the year of 2022, right? So, first, what was asked? Domain of cos inverse of greatest integer function of x. Generally, what is domain of cos inverse x? Cos inverse x domain is -1 less than or equal to x. Here, x is nothing but greatest integer function less than or equal to 1. Okay, here x is greatest integer function. Actually, what is the value of greatest integer function in between -1 as well as 1? So what will be -1, 0, 1? Because greatest integer function have integer values only. Okay, so the range of greatest integer function is integers means -1, 0, 1. Okay, so the answer in which it lies means closed interval -1 because -1 came, as well as open interval 2. So the answer will be this one. Okay, so greatest integer function range is this one. Next, another question. This is from the year of 2021. Okay, see what is question. Cos of cot inverse. What is cot inverse of minus x is equal to pi minus cot inverse x, isn't it? Cot inverse as well as cos inverse, same, pi minus cos inverse x. Sec inverse of minus x is equal to also pi minus sec inverse x. Okay, substitute, that is pi minus cot inverse of root 3 plus pi by 6, that is equal to cos of pi minus cot inverse of root 3. Cot inverse of root 3 means it will be pi by 6 plus pi by 6 minus pi by 6 plus pi by 6 cancel. Cos pi value will be -1. So answer is -1. Easiest problem. Okay, next, another question. Yes, what is this? In this, first of all, I will find value of sine pi by 2. Sine phi pi by 2. How can we write this value as sine of 2 pi plus pi by 2? We can write 2 pi plus pi by 2 means first quadrant. In this, all values are positive. Sine pi by 2 value will be 1. Substitute here tan inverse of 1 by root 3 and its value will be 1 into sine inverse of sine inverse of root 3 by 2 is nothing but pi by 3. Okay, so tan inverse of 1 by root 3 is nothing but pi by 6 into sine inverse of cos pi by 3 value, cos pi by 3, how much? Cos pi by 3 will be 1 by 2. Okay, so that is equal to pi by 6 into its value is also pi by 6. Orally answer will be pi by 6 whole square, but actually in answers it was not given. So for that year or in that year grace marks was considered. Okay, so that's why we need to remember some of the problems will be asked which has no answers. Those are time taking. Okay, try once and as well as second time. If you won't get, go through another problem to avoid time maintenance. Okay, next, another problem. Same method, domain of cos inverse x. Okay, domain of cos inverse x, here under root of cos inverse x. Generally domain will be minus 1 less than or equal to under root of x minus 1 less than or equal to 1, but this value will be positive under root. That means we will get 0 less than or equal to x minus 1 less than or equal to 1. That means 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 2. So x belongs to closed interval 1 comma 2. So answer will be this one. Okay, this is from the year of 2020. One more question also came from the year of 2020. The value of cos of, see, I will write cos of sin inverse of pi by 3 plus cos inverse of pi by 3. Generally, we have one condition. What is that? Sin inverse x plus cos inverse x is equal to pi by 2. Okay, where x belongs to closed interval minus 1 comma 1. Okay, but we should not apply here because we have one condition. What is that? Sin of sin inverse of x is equal to x whenever x belongs to closed interval minus 1 comma 1. Sin inverse of sin x is equal to x whenever x belongs to closed interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Closed interval minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. But here these are not like that. That's why this does not exist, because sin inverse of root 3 by 2 we can find, but sin inverse of pi by 3 we cannot find, because its value will be pi by 3, but we cannot find this value. Okay, that's why the answer is does not exist. Just by seeing that, we will do one thing, what that is cos pi by 2, its value will be cos pi by 2 means 0, but this is wrong. Okay, so the answer does not exist. Understood? Just by taking this example we can identify. Clear? Next, let us move on to one more question. So this is the question from the year of 2019. Okay, so frequently one or two questions are asking in each and every kcet exams. Okay, comparing 2019, 20, 21, 22. Okay, so I will write, or I will try to simplify cos of, yes, 2 sin inverse of 3 by 4. We can write it as sin inverse of 3 by 4 plus sin inverse of 3 by 4 plus cos inverse of 3 by 4. That is equal to cos of. So this value here, x belongs to closed interval minus 1 comma 1. That's why its value will be pi by 2. Then remaining sin inverse of 3 by 4. This is cos of 90 plus theta. Cos of 90 plus theta will be minus sin theta. So minus sin inverse of sin inverse of 3 by 4. Okay, so that's value will be minus 3 by 4. Hence the required answer is minus 3 by 4. Okay, so this is the way to find the solutions. Okay, so majorly problems, what are the problems? The major problems means from inverse trigonometric functions domains ranges will be asked or simplifications will be asked. Okay, so concentrate and domains ranges as well as simplifications, but simplifications procedures are there, properties of inverse trigonometric functions are there, so do carefully. Certainly easily you can score at least one or two answers from this topic. Okay, so in next class we will do some more problems from other topic. Okay, so keep in update. Okay, thank you, good night.